Tonight, as brutal weather finally begins to clear, its impact on the race to vaccinate Americans is coming into view. The White House says 6 million doses were delayed to all 50 states because of 3 days of shipping problems. This map shows the footprint of the storm, but its reach stretched coast to coast.
Keep on saying they don't have it, or they don't have enough vaccination, or they don't have the appointments.
When more than 2,000 vaccination centers lost power, including hospitals and clinics, authorities scrambled to inoculate anyone they could. Lines forming at this Texas synagogue when word spread doses were about to expire. Outside of the storm, in Florida, authorities say more than 200,000 doses expected this week are delayed. 133,000 vaccines in Colorado are also behind schedule.
Still coping with serious distribution problems, even vaccination centers in California have shut down, but they could reopen tomorrow.
With 1.4 million doses in transit today, Pfizer is hoping to ease its complicated system of shipping and storage, seeking FDA approval to store its vaccine in regular freezers for up to 2 weeks, instead of those hard-to-find ultra-cold freezers. And now, roughly a year into the pandemic, there's been a 5-week decline in COVID cases as hospitalizations and deaths also slow. Jill Holker, a frontline nurse who needed a double lung transplant after becoming infected, is going home today after months in the hospital.
It's a long process that I had to go through, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Tonight, the war against COVID continues, but battles are being won. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.